Then, a mom of two. Ang kanyang topic naman, pakipindot mo na yung got it para ma-record natin. How to count Marcos calculating the best macronutrients. So, hindi po ito election. Ano ho? Macros, nutrients po ang pag-uusapan. Pasok, madam.
Thank you, Teacher Janet. Check ko lang po yung audio ko. It's very clear and loud. Yes? Okay, yan. Happy Wednesday. So lahat po tayo ay mananalo for this day. Not just for this day, but for this week. Okay, so share ko lang po ang aking slides. And again, ayan po, ako po si Cheng Gilyarte. 30, just turned 31, but feeling like not 31, grabe. Ang bilis ng panahon. So ang aking transformation journey po, and by the way po, good morning din po sa mga nasa FB Live, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. So ito po yung aking transformation journey with Herbalife. I've been taking Herbalife for 11 years now, and ang dami ko na pong na-try na program with Herbalife for weight loss, for sports nutrition, for pregnancy, my 2 pregnancies po, and I have 2 Herbalife babies, for health improvement, for energy. So lahat na po talaga nasubukan ko. And because of that results, bonus na lang po yung weight loss, energy, but more importantly po, yung community na nabigay po sa akin, na naging second family, na nagbibigay sa'yo lagi ng positive energy, ng motivation, ng inspiration. And tayo na lang talaga, yung sarili na lang natin talaga ang kailangan mag-commit, mag-dedicate para sa ating mga goals. And of course, because of that results, na-share ko ito sa aking family, ayan, sa aking friends, kaya na-reach ko po yung highest discount na 50%. And just nung isang araw lang po, naka-share ako ng isang can ng chocolate shake. So, with 50% discount, sabihin na natin 2,000, meron kang 1,000 of that program. So, sabihin mo na lang meron kang 2, 5, or 10 customers. So, ilan po yun? Paki-compute na lang yung makukuha mong income with that. And because of this, pinalawak ko rin po yung mindset ko, yung gusto ko pa pong matuto, more learnings. Kaya hindi ko po makakalimutan na inattendan ko is yung very first amazing, mind-blowing, speechless na hindi ko alam kung anong sasabihin. Wala talaga kung masabi nung time na yun kung hindi maiyak, ganyan, is yung spectacular. So, huwag niyo pong imimiss yun next year, January 13 to 14. So, tanong niyo po yung coach niyo paano maka-attend doon sa biggest, grandest event na yun. Tanong niyo na yun na, i-chat niyo, coach, ano yung spectacular, ganyan. So, with that, huwag niyo pong imiss yun kasi grabe po talaga, mababago po yung mindset niyo. Mas mamahalin niyo po yung results niyo, and talagang overall grand, amazing. Ayan. So talagang hindi ko talaga ma-explain kung anong word ang exact to be in that spectacular event. Ayan. So now let's start with this topic by Susan Bowerman, how to count macros. So we will calculate yung mga best macronutrients for our goals. Ayan. So with this, ito po yung mga i-discuss natin dito po sa article na ito. So let's start with the first one. Ano po ba yung mga macronutrients? First, let's define macronutrients. So macro, from the word macronutrients, it means large. Kaya with these macronutrients, we need large amount of these nutrients. And the big 3 macronutrients are the protein, carbohydrates, and fat. So yung macronutrients po, minimeasure natin siya by grams, while yung micronutrients ay minimeasure by milligrams and micrograms. So ito pong nutrients na ito, they serve as a source ng energy sa ating katawan. So now, let's know yung mga different functions ng tatlong macronutrients. they have a distinct and primary function na nakakatulong. Kaya we need the right balance of these macronutrients. So first one is the protein. Did you know that protein is essential because it creates into our body these enzymes and hormones na nakakatulong na makuha natin yung amino acids dun sa mga kinakain natin na mga protein rich foods. And what else? So kailangan din ang protein for our immune system para mag-produce ng antibodies. Para saan ba yung antibodies? Para defend tayo sa mga invaders, sa mga sakit, sa diseases, ganyan. And it also helps in assembly nung pag-transport ng proteins like yung hemoglobin. Ang hemoglobin, ito po yung nagtatransport ng oxygen sa lahat ng cells sa ating katawan. So amazing is the protein. And of course, pinaka-importante, kailangan ng every cell ng ating katawan ang protein. Alright, di ba? Amazing protein. And next is the carbohydrates. So of course, we all know that this is the body's primary fuel source. And all ng ating cells, tissues, and organs. So overall talaga. And of course, ayan po yung mga sources kung saan natin pwedeng makuha ang carbohydrates. So ito pa. Next one is the fat. Of course, this is the major fuel source of our basic metabolic processes. So it also supports yung ating brain and nervous system. So ang laking tulong ng fat. And of course, it also helps yung fat and soluble vitamins na tinitake natin kasi nga hindi natin na-produce ang mga some vitamins. So example ng mga fat soluble vitamins like vitamin C, vitamin D complex, ganyan. And certain phytonutrients. Again, phytonutrients, ito po yung mga compounds na pinoproduce ng plants. So ano po ba ang example ng phytonutrients or where can we get the phytonutrients? Sa fruits and vegetables. So these are the 3 macronutrients: protein, carbohydrates, and of course the fat. So let's go to the second one. Ano ba yung best macronutrient ratio? So paano ko ba hahati-hatiin itong protein, carbohydrates, and fat? So ang general recommendation is 40 to 65% for carbohydrates, 10 to 40% for protein, and 15 to 35% for fat. So napakalawak pa din niya, di ba? When it comes to this ratio. So ang good starting point, which is always na binabanggit with Herbalife, is the global nutrition philosophy na 40% carbohydrates, 30% protein, and 30% fats. Ayan, di ba? So, ngayon naman, paano na natin makakalculate yung kailangan mong calorie a day? So, meron, ni-recommend si Susan Bowerman na online calculator. Ayan yung link. And it's very, talagang easy to know your calories. So ito po ang isang example. Ayan po yung itsura niya when you go to this calculator. So i-enter nyo lang po yung inyong age, gender, height, weight, kung yung activity nyo. And then meron din pong goal. So ang ganda, di ba? Ilalagay mo din kung maintain weight ka, lose weight, di ba? Ayan. So ayan po yung example. 25 years old, male, 180 cm ang height, 65 kilos, and moderate siya nag-exercise 4 to 5 times a week, and gusto niyang mag-maintain ng weight. And when you click the calculate, ito po yung lalabas. Meron din po yung choices na balance. Gusto mo po low fat, low carb, high protein. So talagang nakakatulong po ito online calculator. So you can try to visit this after po this hour. Zoom. Ayan. So kung example naman, gusto mo quick method lang, like mental math, ayan, you should know your current weight in pounds and just multiply it by 15. So example, ikaw ay 150 pounds, gusto mo mag-weight maintain and regular ka nag-exercise, pero moderately lang. Okay? So, i-times 15 mo yung 150. So, ang kailangan mong calories a day ay 2,250. Okay? So, as easy as that. So, weight in pounds times or multiply by 15. So, example naman, if you are on a weight loss method or program, ayan. So, again, example is 150 pounds. So, it multiply to 15 and then you have to subtract 500 calories. So, ang calories a day mo po ay 1,750. So, these calories will assure you that you should lose half a pound per week. Okay? So, hindi siya rush na weight loss. Hindi siya yung mabilisang weight loss. Talagang gradual. And always be sure po na meron po tayong minimum na 1,200 calories a day. Hindi po tayo bababa doon. Para po, hindi po pangit yung itsura ng ating weight loss na saggy, mukhang nagkasakit, ganyan. So, yun po, para po, adequate din po yung mga nutrients na nakukuha natin and yung calories. And not just calories, quality calories. Ayan. So, next po is how to calculate the macro percentage. So, ngayon alam na natin yung ating calorie a day. Ang next step natin is to know the macro ratio and calculate the number of grams of protein, carbohydrates, and fat. So, pwede nyo po itong screenshot and i-take note nyo po kapag protein, it has 4 calories per gram, carbohydrate, 4 calories per gram, and fat, 9 calories per gram. So, ito po ang isang example. Let's do the math. 2,100 calories a day ang iyong diet. And ang ating ratio is the 40% carbs, 30% protein, and 30% fat. Okay. So, sa carbohydrates po, 4 calories. So, yung 2,100 calories mo, you just multiply it sa 40%, you got 840 calories. So, yung 840 calories mo a day from carbohydrates, you divide it to 4 calories. Okay? Alam ko, medyo ano pa po, magulo pa po sa inyong isipan, but you can also screenshot this para po may guide kayo. So, meron kayong 210 grams ng carbohydrates. How about po sa protein? Protein has 4 calories po, and it has the ratio of 30%. So, the 2,100 multiply to 30%, you have 630 calories of protein. And yung 630 calories from protein, i-divide mo po sa 4 calories, you got 158 grams of protein per day. Okay? So sa fat, the fat has the 9 calories. So with 2,100 calorie diet, you multiply it with 30%, you got 630 calories. So yung 630 calories from fat, i-divide to 9 calories. You got 70 grams of fat per day. So ito po yung final daily intake mo. With your 2,100 calories per day, ang kailangan po na calories sa carbohydrates ay 840 with 210 grams of carbs. Sa protein naman po, 630 calories of protein or yung 158 grams. And sa fat, you also have 630 calories or 70 grams of fat. Ayan. So ayan po yung pinaka summary with the 2,100 calorie diet with 40-30-30 ratio. Ayan. So now, nalaman na natin kung paano makuha yung calorie needs natin a day, paano kunin yung macro na kakainin natin from protein, fats, and carbohydrates kailangan natin each day. Paano ko naman itatrack yung macro intake ko. So ito yung mga helpful tools. Meron tayong mga food trackers like MyFitnessPal, ayan. So meron din mga food diary, di ba? So meron din mga available nutrition information online. Meron ding mga nutrition facts panels. So 1S, sorry. On packaged foods. So with this nutrition facts panels on packaged foods, kailangan lang natin malaman kung ano yung protein doon, yung carbohydrates, yung fat per serving para malaman din natin kung match ba siya sa i-consume natin, di ba? And with that, kapag nakakain tayo ng sobra, of course, ang kailangan natin gawin is to adjust. And wag po kayong mag-aalala na um, kailangan mong i-accomplish yung macro balance mo every meal. So just concentrate po on achieving your desired macro balance throughout the day. So not just every meal, basta throughout the day that you take all your meals. Ayan. So of course, ano namang mabe-benefit ko kapag binilang ko itong mga macros ko, di ba? So ano bang maitutulong sa akin yan? So of course, number one, it is very useful in helping you reach your goals. Kung ano ba ang goal mo? Gusto mo ba balance nutrition lang, gain ng muscle, weight loss, di ba? So, nakakatulong din ito ma-improve yung quality ng ating diet. Bakit? So, ito example. Ako, aminado ako dito na syempre, tinitignan natin yung weight natin. Ano na ba yung weight ko ngayon? Check ko nga, ganyan. So, ang mindset lang natin is aalamin lang natin yung calories per day natin. Pero, hindi natin nagagaranti na we are making best food choices. Tama? Okay? So, pakita-type dyan kung tama. Agree? Ako, agree ako. Agree na agree ako. And if the only thing you're keeping track of is your calories, we can spend it sa mga unhealthy foods, unhealthy junk foods. Tama o tama? Ako tama, agree and guilty ako. And basta nasa calorie limit naman ako, okay lang yun. So, di ba? Ganun yung thinking natin, ganun yung mindset. Okay pa to kasi nasa calorie limit pa ako. Ayan. But, hindi natin alam na hindi na natin nakukuha yung mga right nutrients, nakukulangan na tayo sa mga kailangan nating nutrients each day. Diba? So, kapag mas kinip-track natin yung ating macros and natuto tayo ng mga best food choices, doon natin mako-consume yung mga nutrient-dense diet. So, grabe yung diet mo, di ba? Nutrient-dense. Ayan. So, with this nutrient-dense diet, we are, kapag pinag-usapan ko yung nutrient-dense, siyempre, tinitingnan natin na yung calories, isipin nyo po yung calories, ito ay isang cash. Pera nyo po yung calories, okay? So, yung calories, yung pera nyo is, bibili nyo ng maraming nutrition na, of course, yung pangbayad nyo is yung calories nyo, di ba? So, kung ipa-prioritize natin yung nutrient-dense foods, like mga yung lean sources of protein, vegetables, whole grains and beans, whole fruits, and healthy fats from foods like nuts and seeds, we are spending our calories wisely. And ang tawag po doon is smart spending. So we are smart spending. So binabudget natin yung calories natin sa each macronutrient. So amazing po the benefits ng macros, the counting of macros. And I would like to leave you with these tips na let's always choose healthy 90% of the time and of course 10% to enjoy the food that we love. And anything that is excess or di ba masama ang sobra, so let's just keep things in the right balance. Ayan. And always plan ahead. Kasi kapag hindi po tayo nakapag-plan, we need to adjust. Diba? And I hope and I cheer to all of us now we have a better journey for a healthier and happier life. because we won't be happy at the destination if we can't be happy on the journey. With that, see you at the spectacular and thank you. Happy Wednesday to all.
Thank you so much, Coach, Teacher Cheng. Ang dami kong screenshots ha. And nakakatulong talaga. Hindi mahirap mag-compute ng calorie kasi